Meru Governor Kawira Mwangaza have been accused of misappropriation and misuse of the county resources, nepotism, unethical acts, verification and demeaning of other leaders, illegal appointments, and usurpation of statutory powers that has led to her impeachment. This marks the second time in 10 months after all the 59 MCAs voted in. Citizens are saying that she is not being impeached because she is a lady, but because she has failed to conduct proper governance. The national examination for the secondary education kicked off on 23rd of October. On the other hand, the KCPE and the KEPSA candidates are expected to rehearse on 27th of October, and the examinations will run from 30th October to the 1st of November. Security is assured during the examination period. The examination will be running twice a day and will be corrected twice a day. King Charles III, together with his Queen Kawira, will undertake a state visit to Kenya from Tuesday 31st to 3rd of November to celebrate the warm relationship between the two countries and strong and dynamic they continue to forge. A very fine morning from a broadcasting house to all corners of the world. Welcome to our news timeline, where we plate you with the latest happening in our country and outside our country. Send us your views concerning the Kamwene Association that was launched, led by Mother Kawira and the Jubilee General Secretary Jeremiah Kioni, that focuses on unity among the Mount Kenya region. But first, let's take a quick check on the highlights.
Sijui watoto wangu watalala wapi. Sina nyumba, sina chochote pa kuanzia. Tafadhali serikali, tunawaomba tazameni eneo hii. Tumeathirika watu wengi sana.
Climatic risk profile in Marsabit and Busia, as 2 deaths recorded while families remain impacted.
Hizi lazima itakuwa.
The government assures the national examination integrity as all the system go as KCSE practicals begins. Meru leadership crisis at the county government. Kawira Mwangaza unanimously gets impeached for the second time. A visit of symbolism as King Charles III and Queen Camilla visit Commonwealth country for the first time. I'll be taking you through the podcast. I'm Madenge, Mary. 2 people have died following heavy rains that are currently falling in Marsabit and Busia counties. The rains seem to affect transportation of examination, making air be the means of transport. Karo Karemi reports.
The long-awaited rains in various counties have now caused more trouble to people and herders. Hundreds of sheep and goats were swept away by flash floods.
Nyumba juu, sijui ni nini iligonga. Nilikuwa nimeingia ndani, nikashtukia tu maji zinaingia ndani ya nyumba, singeweza kutoka nje. Nasikia watoto wanapiga nduru, lakini upepo ikatokelezea ni kama inabingirika. Ni upepo ambayo unaona ni kama inakuja, lakini inabingirika.
Most of the animals which have been affected by prolonged drought were submerged in the water, while others died after being rained on. A 70-year-old man has been confirmed dead after being swept away by floods at his home while sleeping in Busia County.
Sijui watoto wangu watalala wapi. Sina nyumba, sina chochote pa kuanzia. Tafadhali serikali, tunawaomba tazameni eneo hii. Tumeathirika watu wengi sana.
Meanwhile, a 3-year-old child has also been confirmed dead in Marsabit County. In addition, both KCSE and KCP examination papers will be transported by air due to the blocked roads caused by the floods. Kings TV, Carol Karemi.
Embattled Meru County Governor Kawira Mwangaza has been unanimously impeached by the Meru County Assembly following the tumbling of a second motion for the removal from the office. 59 MCAs voted in support of the motion. Beyonce Wangui has more.
Meru Governor Kawira Mwangaza has been impeached. Members of the Meru County Assembly impeached the governor in a motion held on Wednesday, 25th. Meru County Assembly Speaker Ayub Bundi said that a total of 59 MCAs, all of whom were at the assembly, out of the 69 voted in support of the impeachment motion. The 10-hour motion debated to eject the governor was brought by Majority Leader Evans Mawera.
And we, the representatives of the people, we have made a decision, Honorable Speaker, that we must bring back the glory, bring back the dignity, bring back the Meru County that we knew, Honorable Speaker, that was avowed and honored all over in this country and beyond, Honorable Speaker.
This is the second time the governor is impeached by the Meru Assembly after the first attempt last year failed at the Senate Assembly. Attempts by the governor, Mwangaza's defense team, to absolve her from blame fell flat as the MCAs went on to eject her from office. The impeachment comes after MCAs on Monday 23rd completed a mandatory public participation hearings in 9 sub-counties and retreated to write a final report that was tabled in the Assembly on Wednesday 25th. The MCAs accused Mwangaza of committing 7 violations which form grounds for her impeachment. In their first account, the MCAs accused Mwangaza of misappropriation and misuse of county resources. They claim the governor has been, among others, embezzling county funds using her relatives including sisters, a brother and a nephew. They accused the Meru governor of making withdrawals of county funds under the guise of payment for various supplies that were made by her relatives. The MCAs also claim Mwangaza diverted county resources for personal use. Mawera added and said that she is also included in the diversion and misuse of county resources including funds and vehicles to run the governor's charity deemed Okolea, despite promising the Senate to refrain from conflicting official county and Okolea operations. Mwangaza was also accused of nepotism and unrelated unethical practices which she is said to have employed her relatives. She is also accused of taking her relatives on overseas trips in the guise that they are experts. The MCAs also alleged bullying, vilification and demeaning of other leaders in the county, illegal appointments and assumption of statutory powers. Mwangaza is also accused of contempt of court, illegally naming a public road after her husband without following statutory procedures, and contempt of the assembly. Lawyer Dunstan Omari on Wednesday put up a fight to defend Governor Mwangaza against accusation levels towards her. Justice and Legal Affairs Committee of the Meru County had summoned the governor to respond to claims facing her. Beyonce Wangui, Kings TV.
King Charles III will travel to Kenya this month for a state visit in a trip full of symbolism. The state visit from 31st of October to the end of November will be the Charles' first visit to a Commonwealth nation since he succeeded from his mother last year. Simon Waweru has details about this.
Haya atakuja, hakuna kitu cha happen juu watu wengi wamekuja but nothing has ever happened. So mi sioni
Kenya, being one of the British colonies and a member of the Commonwealth nations, is set to host the royal family from England, comprising of King Charles and Queen Kawira. They are expected to land in the country on October 31st. Their visit is set to last for 4 days, from the 31st of October to the 3rd of November. In the country, tracing back the footsteps of Queen Elizabeth II in 1952, when he ascended the throne while in the country. On the 11th of October, the British High Commissioner in Kenya, Neil Wigan, gave a statement and said that the visit is served as a corroboration of enduring and a warm relationship between Kenya and the United Kingdom. During the visit, the King and the Queen will explore Nairobi and Mombasa counties with a program to reflect collaboration efforts of Kenya and the United Kingdom. The visit will focus on areas such as mutual prosperity, climate change mitigation, youth opportunity, empowerment, and regional stability. While in Kenya, their majesties will meet the president and the first lady and various members of the Kenyan government, as well as engage with UN staff, CEOs, faith leaders, youth reps, future readers, and Kenyan Marine trained by the UK Royal Marine. The King will also participate in the event of honoring the life of the late Nobel Peace Prize winner, Professor Wangari Maathai, alongside Wangari's daughter, Wanjera Maathai. He will also enhance close connection between the British and the Kenyan people in areas such as creative arts, technology, enterprise growth, education, and innovation. Their Majesties will tour the new museum dedicated to Kenya's heritage and lay flowers at the tomb of the unknown warriors at the Uhuru Gardens to pay their respect to the site of Kenya's dedicated of independence in 1963.
Reporting for Kings TV, I'm Simon Wawero.
The Ministry of Education has adjusted 2023 school's calendar, making changes to the duration of the exams. Students will be sitting for the national exams as from 23rd of November the students will be sitting for the national exams as from 23rd of October to 24th of November. Cynthia Nyambura explains more.
As it is said that education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today, and we all reap what we sow. The Kenya National Examination Council said that Kenya Certificate of Primary Education (KCPE) and the Kenya Primary School Education Assessment (KEPSA) will be done at the same period. The rehearsals date is set to be on Friday, October 27, and exams for both levels will begin on Monday, October 30, and end on November 1st. A total of 3.5 million candidates will sit for the national examinations, and among them only 881,416 KCSE candidates will sit for the examination, 1.4 million for the KCPE candidates, and 1.2 million for the KEPSA student. The KCPE candidates timetable reads as follows. On 30th October, they will start off with mathematics, then English, Section A, languages, and finish off with English Section B, composition. On the next day, on 31st October, they will start with science, then Kiswahili, Lugha, and finish up with Kiswahili Insha. And on 1st of November, that's the very last day of their examination, they will sit for the social studies and CRE. The KEPSA timetable reads as follows. On 30th October, they will sit for mathematics and English. On the next day of their examination, on 31st October, they will sit for integrated science and Kiswahili. And finally, on their last day, they will do their creative art and social media. Still on education, the Kenya Certificate of Secondary Education examination kicked off on Monday, the 23rd of October, and candidates will see their examination between 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. and will end on Wednesday, November 1st, as school started closing on 23rd of the same month.
I'm John Kamau. Na mimi ni mkazi hapa Kiambu. Hizi lazima itakuwa. Juu sasa for me najua the policemen must be reshuffled. Wakuwe reshuffled kwa wapelekwe kama ni wa huku Kiambu wanapelekwa other places like Laikipia hivyo juu some of the principals and head teachers know the security here, wanajuana. For me I know that wanajuana, and still exam bado zitaibiwa. Hiyo ni kitu yenye inakuanga juu pia wa serikali, kuna watu wenye wako kwa serikali bado ndio huwa wanapeana hizo marikages. The time the exam has been starting, wanafunzi wanakuwa na hiyo leakage.
We all wish well for all the candidates that they are taking their examination this year. The KCPE candidates, the KCSE candidates, and the KEPSA candidates. Reporting for Kings TV, Cynthia Nyambura.
We are to take a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Now Kenya leader Martha Karua embattled Jubilee Party Secretary General Jeremiah Kioni has fronted a new political movement, a sign of possible fissures within the opposition. I was on the ground and this is what I prepared for you.
Of the people of the mountain. Basically 14 counties, mountain and diaspora. And it is for us to talk about our interests, political, economic, socio-cultural, spiritual, and also to unite us.
NARC Kenya Party leader Martha Karua and the Jubilee Party Secretary Jeremiah Kioni have officially launched Kamwenye Leadership Forum. A caucus they say will be for promoting the interest of Mount Kenya region. With the support of Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka, the NARC leader Martha Karua still assures Kenyans being strong members of Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition. The main agenda of the Kamwenye party is to bring unity, not tribalism. The country is wondering if this is yet another scheme for the party leaders to divulge their attention, or will this party actually unite Kenyans? The party leader Martha Karua requested the Mount Kenya region leaders to join hands and support Raila Odinga as the next president to set the country on the path of steady leadership. The agenda of Union of Kamwenye Association is towards bringing Mount Kenya in partnership and fight for multi-party democracy and constitutional reforms. The main agenda of the party is to bring good governance and stabilize the economy that has caused a lot of pain to Kenyans.
I'm Leah Karemi. I'm a resident in Kiambu town. I personally think that it's more tribalistic because she's only uniting the people from Mount Kenya region, and the whole country is divided. So I find it tribalistic personally.
The residents in Kiambu County are not taking Kamwenye Association as for unity but as a tribalistic way, mainly because it is focusing more on the residents of Mount Kenya region. They can't see it the need of the president, they can't see it the need of Raila being the president so as to stabilize the economy, since William Ruto still promised the same thing and it wasn't to fulfill. What they're requesting is that Martha Karua to join up Kenyans and not to part along with Mount Kenya region. Madenge Mary, Kings TV. Moses Kuria has announced that all the new government employees undergo mandatory training at the National Youth Service. Our own reporter, Mary Njeri, has more about this.
This is a national catastrophe. This is a national calamity. These people are uncomfortable. They are uncomfortable. They have discomfort. They are afflicted. You people, you are comfortable. Now, I want to do something. I want to afflict these comfortable people. And I want to comfort these afflicted people.
The unveiling of the NYS re-engineering program on Wednesday, October 25, CS Kuria said the next recruits into NPS will be sourced exclusively from NYS. According to Kuria, the move was in line with the directive by President William Ruto to have 3,000 NPS officers recruited from NYS. Moses Kuria announced that all new government employees should undergo mandatory training at the NYS. The initiative will ensure corrupt and lazy government employees are tracked back to where they are trained.
Ensure that I push this policy, and I'm going to present a cabinet memo for cabinet to approve that any new hiring in the public service, mtu akuje ameuma certificate ya NYS kwa meno.
He argued that currently it is hard to evaluate many civil servants because the government cannot trace where they were trained. He also said he would soon present a policy statement regarding his radical proposal to the government. Kings TV, Mary Wanjiru.
The court extends restraining Haiti mission to November 9 when hearing starts. The court orders the Interior Secretary, Cabinet Secretary Kithure Kindiki from deploying the Kenyan police units as part of multinational security missions to Haiti. Samuel Chege reports.
The High Court has extended an order restraining Interior Cabinet Secretary Kithure Kindiki from deploying Kenyan police unit as part of the multinational security mission in Haiti. High Court Judge Chanja Muita, sitting at the Nairobi Milimani Law Court, gave the extension even as the scheduled hearing on the matter to begin on November 19th. The court ordered that the pleading be served on the responding immediately and directed Kindiki to file responses to the petition within 3 days after the service. The petitions will then have 3 days to file and serve as supplementary affidavit, if any, together with written submission to be petition not exceeding 10 pages. The court further directed that once served, the respondent will have 3 days to file and serve written submission to the petition, also not exceeded 10 pages.
The national government has postponed the attack to Haiti to November 19. Reporting for Kings TV, Samuel Chege.
We take another short commercial break. We'll be right back. Nairobi Governor Johnson Sakaja has issued orders that no hawkers will be allowed to sell their wares on the roads in the Nairobi Central Business District. John Joki reports.
Kutandika vitu kwa barabara? Zero. That one we will not have.
Nairobi Governor Johnson Sakaja has issued orders that no hawkers will be allowed to operate along the lanes connecting to Moi Avenue in the Nairobi Central Business District. Speaking during a meeting on Wednesday 25th, Sakaja stated that there will be no hawking activity along the offside lanes since there is a deliberate plan to revamp operations on the street. He further proposed that the affected hawkers given priority to operate along the back lanes where they can also operate under queue a living. Sakaja further dismissed those faulting him for targeting the hawkers, arguing that there is no need to be a fair playing ground for anyone conducting business in the CBD. Starting on the 26th Thursday morning, Sakaja asserted that nobody will be spared in the clearance and the law will be enforced fairly. Kings TV, John Joki.
Masinde Muliro University warned students against wearing low-cut blouses, attires that show bra straps, and sleeveless t-shirts for ladies, and men are prohibited from wearing revealing shirts and sagging parts. Take a look of what our own reporter, Karo Karemi, prepared.
As a saying goes, my dressing my choice, but to others it will remain my dress, not my choice. Masinde Muliro University of Science and Technology has implemented a stricter dress code advising its students to refrain from dressing inappropriately while on campus.
Personally, even me, I'm distracted as a student because we are in class and next to me is a girl who has not dressed well. So how am I going to concentrate what is the lecturer going to teach while there's some distraction beside me?
It's okay because watu walikuwa na dress vibaya kitambo and it would have affected some of our lecturers. So tukidress hivi official, it's better for our learning. Yeah.
The university has prohibited plastic shoes, slippers, crocs, miniskirts, t-shirts with obscene writings, and ragged jeans, categorizing them as unofficial and indecent wear. On the flip side, male students have been prohibited from wearing sagging trousers and attire that exposes their chest. In another institution, female students were prohibited from wearing crop tops as well as clothes that expose their backs. Male students have been prohibited from having dreadlocks or plaited hair. Meanwhile, the male students cannot wear vests that show bare chest. In addition, they should not have untucked shirts or earrings. Kings TV, Kiambu County, Carol Karemi.
Sabina Chege loses her deputy minority whip position, being replaced with Embakasi MP Mark Mwenje. Kehio Mary has detailed information on this.
In this regard, the Honorable Mark Mwenje MP forthwith replaces Sabina Chege MP as the deputy whip of the minority party.
The Speaker of the National Assembly, Moses Wetangula, has upheld a decision by Azimio members of Parliament to strip off nominated MP Sabina Chege Halol as a deputy minority whip. In ruling made on October 25th, the Speaker Moses Wetangula confirmed her dismissal from the parliamentary role. Sabina has been replaced with Embakasi West MP Mark Mwenje. Minority Leader Opinya Wandayi has written a letter to the Speaker Moses Wetangula communicating the decision by the Azimio la Umoja to remove Sabina Chege as their minority deputy whip, a decision that was opposed by Jubilee MPs. Sabina Chege got backing of Kenya Kwanza, and Jubilee MPs were ODM and Wiper lawmakers. Affiliated Azimio called on the Speaker to accept her removal following communication from minority leader. Wetangula had clarified that the request seeking the removal of the nominated MP MP, as the deputy minority whip will be fair and based on the rule of law. Azimio Coalition accused the nominated MP of defiling official party opposition on numerous occasions associating with Kenya Kwanza. The ruling also follows comrades by Opinia Wandayi questioning the delays in replacing nominated MP Sabina Chege as the deputy minority whip with the Embakasi West MP Mark Mwenje. Sabina Chege had moved to a court stop her removal from the deputy minority whip law. Reporting to Kings TV, Kehio Mary.
We take another short commercial break. We'll be right back with business news. Welcome back. Increase in fuel prices have a direct impact to the business. Take a look on what I prepared.
Today I measured my visit in Kiambu County, mainly in Kiambu Market Biashara Street. Here I'll be discussing with small business traders concerning their businesses and also hawkers to see their views concerning the high cost of fuel that is affecting their day-to-day life. I would also love to know if the county government, as also the national government, made up to redeem their promises that they promised earlier. Let's tour together and find out everything that is happening in Kiambu Market.
Kwa majina ndio Rebecca Chege, mimi hufanya kazi ya kuuza materials. Sometimes unakuta fare kama sasa hivi imeongezeka, na tena ukienda kwa huko Isiri unakuta material pia wameongeza juu hata wao wako na cost kubwa ya kuendea huko kwenye zinatoka pia zimeongezeka, so hata wao wameongeza bei, na nikienda na mimi nakuta pia wameniongezea bei. Naitwa Mele Wamboi ama Mama Njeri. Mimi ni mfanyikazi wa biashara hapa Kangagi Market kwa miaka mingi sana. Sasa kama hii mafuta iko juu inatu affect kwa hii biashara. Juu sasa wakati tunaendea hii vitu huko Maligiti, bei iko juu kwa transport. Sasa unasikia hata mkulima akikuuzia anahesabu juu ya mafuta, juu transport iko sana. Sasa maombi yetu kwa serikali ni wapunguze hii mafuta. Bei ya mafuta iko juu sana. Sasa hata unaona magari kwa barabara si mingi.
Okay, I'm Eliud Mutonyi Madenge.
So what do you do?
Just spoke aloud Kiambu town. Yeah, that's my business. That's what I do for life. Yeah.
How is the rise of fuel affecting you as a young youth here?
Okay, life, I can say life is not that smooth. Life is not supporting us in a great way, as because the government lowered our expectation as the youth.
My visit to Kiambu County gave it a success. I was here and I managed to find a retailer woman who is selling materials and also a mama mboga without their selling farm products. I came across a young man who is basically a youth in Kiambu County doing hawking. They're requesting the government to stabilize the economy as they promised earlier. The fact that they promised lowering the price of the fuel hasn't come to success. They're now requesting the government of Kiambu County, led by the Kemani Wamatangi, not to consider the fact of throwing the hawkers outside, for it is a daily basis and a daily bread to many. Madenge Mary, Kings TV. We take another short commercial break. We'll be right back with health news. Elephantiasis is a tropical disease spread through mosquitoes bites. People living affected tropical are the most at high risk of infection. Our health specialist Cindy Nyambura has detailed information.
Today on Ask Your Doctor, we'll take a look on elephantiasis. Elephantiasis is a neglected tropical disease caused by infection through the bites of infected mosquito. You may not know you have elephantiasis until you notice the swelling. Not only will those body parts begin to look bulky and lumpy with stiff, tough skin, there is also pain in the swollen area. One may ask which insects cause elephantiasis. Mosquitoes are responsible for spreading the parasite that cause elephantiasis. Prevention of elephantiasis may be possible by avoiding mosquito or taking precaution to reduce your risk of mosquito bites. Get rid of mosquito breeding areas, using mosquito nets, wear insect repellents, wear long-sleeved shirts. In area with a lot of mosquitoes, ATEs mostly affect arms and legs. There is no treatment or vaccine for elephantiasis. Reporting for Kings TV, Cynthia Nyambura.
We take another short commercial break. We'll be right back in the world of sports. Welcome back. In the field of sports, our special analyst, June Jockey, has detailed information on this.
Renowned strength and conditioning coach Geoffrey Kimani is now Africa's fastest man, Ferdinand Omanyala's coach. Kimani announced on Tuesday in his social media forum that he will be taking over Omanyala's program as his sprint coach through the BC 2024 season. Gor Mahia Secretary General Sam Ochola has said that the FKF Premier League defending champions will sign a 5-year kit deal with Tanzanian apparel manufacturer JCM Group as from the next season. Gor Mahia defender George Ochieng has been voted the player of the week for match week 7 in the Football Kenya Federation Premier League. He fended off competition from Kariobangi Sharks, Geoffrey Omnyango and Khalid Juaman of Sofapaka. Tanzanian giant Simba FC have been eliminated from the inaugural edition of the African Football League AFL on their away goal rule after a 3-3 aggregate with Egyptian giants Al Ahly. Now to the international news. Sandro Tonali will be banned from football for 10 months over breaches of rules on betting on matches in Italy, the head of the Italian Football Federation said on 26th Thursday. He admitted to making bets in AC Milan matches during his time with the Serie A side. This means that he will not be available for action until August. Here are the Premier League games to be played this weekend. On 28th Saturday, Chelsea vs Brentford, Arsenal vs Sheffield United, Bournemouth vs Burnley. On 29th Sunday, West Ham vs Everton, Aston Villa vs Luton, Liverpool vs Nottingham Forest, Manchester United vs Manchester City. That's it for Sports Focus. Kings TV, June Jockey.
We were in the world of sports with our special analyst, June Jockey. We are all expecting that this Sunday we are having a Manchester derby that is between Manchester United and Manchester City. I'm also well aware that our director, Maiwa David, will not be resuming to work concerning the Manchester United losing the game. So better to you. Earlier before, I asked you to say your views concerning the Kamwene Association that has been launched by Martha Karua and Jeremiah Kioni. Akensi Maureen says that it's all about a matter of tribalism. She should try and unite the whole country. While Simon Waweru says that people from Mount Kenya regions deserve the party. I can see James Mwai saying that It is no need of uniting the Mount Kenya region party. They will enjoy them by themselves. Many thanks for joining our news timeline here at Kings TV. For more and this, follow our social media platform. Facebook at Kings TV, YouTube at Kings Fraternity. See you in our next bulletin. Keep it Kings TV. I'm Madenge Mary.